and welcome to this, well, 2 days at Crewe, as we've got a variety of things here. As behind me is a 221 Voyager. As this 221 Voyager has worked so from Chester to London Euston, forming of 221 101 and 221 107. As that was 221 working service from Chester to London Euston, with at the side of me 805 004, I think. 805 004 with working well, not really working service, but doing an empty coach in stock to Holyhead, as there is 805 002 in the distance in its white and black livery. So we'll see a variety of trains, and we'll see you when the next one comes. As here comes a Class 323, as it's working service from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. Three 226. With 197 014 leaving behind me. Working service from Crewe to Chester Diesel multiple unit depot. As off it went in the background. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. Okay, now arriving is the Avanti West Coast service from Blackpool North to London Euston, as this is formed of 39130 City of Edinburgh. As here it comes now. That was 39130 working service from Blackpool North to London Euston, City of Edinburgh. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. Okay, here comes a DVT working service from Manchester Piccadilly to, when it comes up, as here it comes with 67 on the rear. Seven or 25 on the rear. As off they go into platform 4, I think. Let's check now. As they were working a service from Manchester Piccadilly to Cardiff Central. As I think the 805, sorry, is getting ready to leave. As off it goes, working service to Holyhead. As off that goes, 805 004 in its Avanti West Coast livery. As that'll be it, so we'll wait for the next train to arrive now. As here comes class 66. Hams Hall to Seaforth. So it is 66710. As off it goes. We've a full load on it, looks. MS. It looks pretty much fully loaded with a couple of containers missing. As off it goes with 66710 powering along with pretty much full load of containers. So we'll see you for the next freight train to arrive, which will be a DB. As out comes the 323-226, working service to Manchester Piccadilly. As here comes our first London Midland and 197. As here they both come. As it is 350-407 and 197-114. 350-407 and 197-114. As the 197 is working in service from Chester to Crewe, and the 350 is working in service from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. As here comes the Avanti West Coast, as it is working a service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston, as it will be coming on platform 5. As we do have another one coming on this end as well, as it will be a fast one, so keep an eye out for that one. As here it is. The Flying Scousman with 390-044. Flying Scousman working a service from London Euston to Glasgow High Level Central as Royal Scot arrives into the platform. As an unexpected occurrence from the 390 there. As we're going to have another one coming out in a minute, so we'll see you then. As here comes another 390 Pendolino, working a service from London Euston to Glasgow, to Edinburgh, sorry. as the 197114 switched its lights. So the 39112 should be departing any minute now. There it is, departing now. Off goes 39112, working service from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley. So we'll wait for the next train to arrive now. As in comes a service from Manchester Piccadilly, working service to London Euston. As 39128 is working the service. City of Preston. As in comes the Avanti. So we'll wait for the next train to arrive now, shall we? Now is the Avanti West Coast of Brett, working service to Liverpool Lime Street. As 39129. So 197114 is departing now. As the 197 will be working service to Chester. As the 390 is working service to Manchester Piccadilly. If I accidentally said Liverpool Lime Street. It is working in service to Manchester Piccadilly, so we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As now leaving is a Transport for Wales service to Manchester Piccadilly from Cardiff. As off it goes to Manchester Piccadilly from Cardiff Central. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. As here comes class 66, 66154. as I'll check what service it's running. It's got a lot of wagons on the back. I'm not sure what type of wagons they are, but just check what service it is running. As it is got a car, as it is got class 66154 work service from distant Foundry Lane with 350 116 on the rear. I mean 350 116 coming out as it is working a service from distant Foundry Lane to Midlands. With all the graffiti on it, it looks like it is working a special one. So that'll be the 66 as we'll wait for the next train to arrive. As here comes the class 390 Pendolino work service to Liverpool Lime Street. As it's just give us a 2-ton there, nice driver, with 390 131. As there's DB Shanker 66, so we'll see you for when that comes. As here comes the DB Shanker 66, as it is stopped in the platform. It should be leaving anytime soon, as you can hear the 390 watch just departed behind me. 66055. Working service from Washwood to Ardwick Sidings. As it looks like it has got some coal wagons or ballast, whatever you like to call them. As I think 323 or 331 made its way into platform 1, working service from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. So we'll wait for the 66 to depart now. Here comes a 390, 390 107. As that is working a service from Glasgow to London Euston, as that came through at some mighty speed. So we'll wait for the next train to arrive now then. As 66 departing, we're going to Ardwick Sidings. Oh, 55. Off goes the 66 to Ardwick Sidings with a full rake of DB. As off it goes to Ardwick, so we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. As it's another 323 working service to Manchester Piccadilly, 323 239. So we'll wait for the next train to arrive now. As here comes the 66 GBRF. As should be coming around the corner any minute now. As it's starting to rain quite bad. As here it comes now. As I'll check what service this is actually running. Let's check now. When it eventually comes. I think it is the one working service from Donington to Eastleigh, I think, if I'm sure. So we'll see you when it comes around the corner then. As here is 66792 doing a runaround, as it'll be just going down the Chester line for a short moment and then making its way around. So if I have a look now, it is currently working the service from Donington to Eastleigh, like I said earlier. So we'll see you when it departs then, I guess. As I've just heard it change. Off it goes with a nice triangle with all the things they do with. It looks like an air valve, and an air valve's just come off. So that might get cancelled then, because the air valve's just popped off. So we'll see you for when that comes around then, which it's weird how they haven't, unless it's come undone, but it should be hooked up that, which is weird, so unless they forgot, but it's just popped off, so so they'll probably realise when they come back in a couple, so we'll see. Then comes 66792 with the loud, long two-tone, as hopefully the driver comes and says something about it, because it seems weird. As here he comes, I don't think he'll be hard to find, but here he comes. Sorry about all the rain, I'll try and get it off after this train comes by. So I wonder, when they tried to put it on, it's come off, or it's just like, yeah. But it seems weird how it's not hooked on. So hopefully the drivers find it. If they can't, well, they might have to get another loco to come out or something, or just, yeah. So we'll see when the next train to arrive. As in comes a 323 and a 390. as it is 323 325. And 390 117 coming up behind with some speed. Blue Peter. Tripod by accident, as off goes 390 117 into platform 5, as it looks like the 66 in the distance has come up with something. It looks like it's going back in, but hopefully they do find that valve, and hopefully, because they probably will know that it is in this area, so they'll know where to look. So yeah, but as the Avanti West Coast has come from Edinburgh, and of course the 323's come from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe, as it'll be doing a switch round to Manchester, from Crewe to Manchester Piccadilly, as in comes 221 Voyager, as that will be working a service from London Euston to Chester. So, as all the trains stop, we'll see what comes up next. As here comes the Avanti West Coast to Chester. Wow. With a big loud toot on. It is formed of 221 111 with some peeled paint. So, wow, that were a loud tone. Shook me up a little bit. So that'll be the train that's mine. So that'll be it for the next time. So we'll see you when the next train arrives. It's 197. Service from Manchester Piccadilly to Cardiff Central, I think. Oh, to Carnfern. As in comes 197 or 48. So we'll see you for the next couple of trains to arrive then. As Class 66 comes in now. 66422 comes into the station, as it stops for a minute or two for maybe a driver change. So we'll see for when it leaves. As out comes 66422. So out goes 66422. I won't be able to see the rest of the train, but it seems to be container. So we'll see you for the next trains to arrive at.
1430 Transport for Wales service to Manchester Piccadilly is delayed by
I didn't get the number of that one, but that is 390 working service to Glasgow Central with a nice two-tone from the driver, with 197 114 working service from Chester to Crewe. So we'll wait for the next train to arrive now, as we did get 66422, and we did get, and yeah, so we'll wait for the next train to arrive. As this is 350, I didn't get the tone on it, but 350 or 408. As another nice tone from the driver, as he is working service from Liverpool Line Street to Birmingham New Street. As into the station it comes, 3:54:08. So we'll wait for the next train to arrive, and yeah. As 323-3235 departs towards Manchester Piccadilly from Crewe. As off he goes now. So wait for the next train to depart or arrive. Comes a 390 Pendolino. 124 with a leaky, doing quite leaky. As 197114 behind me is now departing to Chester. So we'll see you through the next couple of trains to come now. As the 66 has just gone on inside. It's gone on the inside. Oh, ain't that? Oh, that's a miss and a loss that. As 66 with the Mazurk. As I'll just get the number up if I can, if someone's updated. I'll get it up for you. As 66. As well, it's a shame that went through a horrible time. As I'll just get the number up, as it is the 4 Lima 5666-023. With service from Trafford Park Euro to London Gateway. As it comes to a halt in the platform. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. 39134. Off it goes towards Liverpool Line Street, where it's out from London Euston. 39134. As it looks like 39134 has been oiled up, so we'll see you for the next train to arrive as the 66023 leave. As here comes an 805, working service from Preston to Northampton. As it might be an 807, it might be an 805, depending. As it's just overtaken a class 66 in distance. As in it comes now. As in it comes in its new Avanti West Coast. As it is 805 or 10. Back from refurbishment, as the 805s do suit the Avanti, so that is 2 805s in the station. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive then. As here is 350 350 115 to Liverpool Lime Street from Birmingham New Street. As off it goes, screeching along up to Liverpool, so we'll see for the next train to arrive. As in comes a Class 331 working service from Manchester Piccadilly or Liverpool Lime Street, well I mean Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. As in it comes, so in it comes, as I'll get a battery change done now, so we'll see you in a minute for the freight or another passenger. Here is 390 Pendolino, working service from Glasgow or Edinburgh to Euston. Works by 390 999. Actually, it could have come from Blackpool North, who knows? As I'll check now. As it has come from... hold on, let me get it up. As it looks like it has come from Glasgow to Euston, so we'll see you for the 221 Voyager departure. As here is 221 Voyager coming from London Euston to Chester. As it is 221 102 on the front. (221 108 in the middle). Well, and 221 108 on the middle. As off it goes. As I have seen a rail adventure, so I think the rail adventure will be the last train, as there is two Class 66s or 60s, whichever, stuck up on the red, so hopefully they should be arriving soon. So the last train of the day will be a rail adventure 643, running 2 777s to Merseyside. So we'll see you then, but for now, let's see all the rest of the trains coming through. As here is 331 making its way to Manchester Piccadilly from Crewe. 331 018. As off goes 331 018. So we'll see for the next trains to arrive now. As here it comes. As I think it is just running a couple of wagons of metal steel. Containers, a wreck of containers, as in it comes into the station. As here is 221 coming into the platform, and the 390. As a nice tone from the 221 111 driver. As 390 125 comes in. From a service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston, with the 221 working a service from Chester to London Euston as well. As they squeak themselves into the platform, as they both go to the same direction, so it's the case of who is going to get let out first. So as they come into the platform, we'll see for the next train to arrive. As here comes 397 working service from Cardiff Central to Manchester Piccadilly. With a nice made in Wales livery is 397 120. As off it goes towards Manchester Piccadilly. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As here comes 805 008. As off it goes, 805 008 flying past Crewe towards Preston, it looks. So I'll just check now. As it goes towards, as it comes from Euston to Edge Hill Holding Side. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. It could be a freight train, it could be anything. So we'll see you. As here comes London Midland class for 7:30. Coming through at some speed, well coming in at some speed I should say. 7:30 or 30. As off it goes to 7:30 or 30. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As here comes 323 working service from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. 323 or 27. As in goes 323 227. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive there. As here comes 67 working service from Manchester Piccadilly to Cardiff Central. As in it comes, so I think it is 67 or 15 or 25, one or the other. As 67 or 15, as I think here comes a speeding. No, I thought there were going to be a class 390 coming through at some speed, but unfortunately not, with 82201 DVT on the rear. So we'll see for the next train to arrive. As here comes 390 working a service. As I was supposed to tell you what service what the other train working, but here is 390 141. As this one is working a service from Glasgow. So, as a class 390 is about to come through at some speed, so we'll see that. So yeah, we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As now leaving as 390, I did 390-151 working a service past quite fast, as I'm trying to get a nice picture, as 390 Alison should be leaving bound for as here it is, 390. As it is going from London Euston to Edinburgh. 390 115. Goes 390 115 Alison. Working service to Edinburgh from London Euston. So we'll see you through the next trains to arrive, as we will be seeing up to the MV mail train. We have changed it from the Rail Adventure to the MV mail train if it runs, so we'll see you then. As in comes 197 working service from Chester to Crewe. So it sounds like the 670 is getting ready to depart now. As in comes the 197 114. Working a service from Chester, this one, as it does look very empty. Oh yeah, it does work a service from Chester, but it seems to be very empty and dull as in it comes. So we'll see you for the next Avanti West Coast to fly by. In comes a London Midland Railway service coming from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. Sorry, forgot my words there for a minute. As in it comes. As in it comes to Birmingham with a nice loud tone. As I think this isn't the fast route. No, it's not. So it will be another fast Avanti, but yes. So we'll see if the next train to arrive then. As there is 390 046 now leaving. Tone in the distance. So we'll wait for the nice 397 114 leaving now. Now leaving is the class 197 114 leaving for Chester from Crewe. And off goes 197 114 service to Chester. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As here comes class 390 running a service as it is 390 131 with an allowed 2-ton working a service from Liverpool Lime Street. So as 390 131 approaches into the platform, we will see the next train to arrive in a minute. As in it comes, so we'll see for the next train to arrive now then. As here comes a 323. Three, 227. As off it goes. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As the next train to depart should be this class 390, as it should be working a service. As it works a service from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. Of Birmingham Pride. As 390 for 25 years of Birmingham Pride leaves towards Liverpool Lime Street. So we'll see you for the next trains to arrive. Nancy 122 works service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Into the platform it goes. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive and depart. As we've got an 805, 807 going into the platform. As in it comes now. As the 805, 807 it looks, is just turning around, so we'll see you then. As there's class 390 work service to London Euston from Edinburgh Waverley, I think, or Glasgow, as off it goes. So, as we wait on this departing, we'll see you then. As off goes 807 002. 80722. So we'll see you down at the bottom of the platform again. And in comes class 323, with service from Manchester Piccadilly to Chester. As in goes 323 329, with service from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive then. As now departing is 350, working the service from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street. $350 122. As off goes 350 122 to Liverpool Lime Street. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. 197 here's 197 working service from Manchester Piccadilly to Cardiff Central. As in comes the 197 120 working service from Manchester Piccadilly to Cardiff Central. So we'll see you for the next train to come. Now departing is the class 390 service to I think Liverpool Lime Street, no Glasgow, as it's off to Glasgow. Off goes the class 390 or 40 working service to working service to Glasgow Central. So we'll see you then. As here comes class 197 working a service from Chester to Crewe. Should be here any minute now, as here it is. As we do have 390 coming behind me. As here is 197 114 again. So we'll have to cut this one short, as 390 will be coming in any minute now. As here comes the 390. As here it comes, it's just coming into the station now. As this one is working a service, to as that one works service. So 390's working service to Glasgow and 323's working service to Manchester Piccadilly. As off 323 239 goes, so we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As here comes class 350 working service from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. working the service to Birmingham. So we'll see you for the next trains to arrive then. Here comes class 390, working service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. Give it a nice two-tone. City of Carlisle. There's 398-134 works service from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. So we'll see you for the 197. As 197-114 makes its way to Chester. And 7114 works service from Crewe to Chester. So we'll see for the next train to arrive then. 398-138 working a service to Manchester Piccadilly, coming from London Euston. City of London. So off it goes to Manchester Piccadilly, so we'll see you then before the next train to arrive or depart. In comes class 390, working service from Edinburgh maybe, or to London Euston. (390-152). As another class 390 is now departing. (390-005). (390-005) making its way up to Glasgow. Okay, so we'll wait for the next train to arrive then. 390-119 makes its way in from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. 119 makes its way from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. So, we'll see you for the next train to arrive. 197 116 makes its way to Manchester Piccadilly from Cardiff Central. As off it goes. So, we'll see you for the next train to arrive then. As 35848 makes its way to Liverpool Line Street from Birmingham New Street. As off goes 35408. So, we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. So, in comes class 323, work service from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. As 32335, as here comes class 90s. As here they come. As it looks like it's stopping for a driver change. So, we'll see when it comes by then. As here comes the class 90s, as they are working service from London, as they're working a service from Felixstowe to Trafford Park. As let's see what is on this pair of 90s. All 49. And all 48, double pair. Off goes 90049 and 90048 from Felixstowe to Trafford Park. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. As here comes class 390. 390, 154. 157. Work service from Glasgow Central High Level to London Euston. So we'll see you for the next. So we'll see you for the Royal Mail trains. So here comes the class 325, 325 325 working a service from Daventry to Shieldmere, if I pronounce that correctly, in Scotland. So here they come. Off goes 325 325 working service from Daventry to Shieldmere. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive now. Comes 323. 323-235 working a service from Crewe to Manchester Piccadilly. As off they go. So we'll see you for the Voyager now. As here is 221 Voyagers, a working service from London Euston to Chester. Look back, the driver has had red or something. So we'll wait until they depart again. 350-264 work service to Birmingham New Street from Liverpool Lime Street. So we'll see you for the next trains to arrive now. As it seems like the Queen's Messenger has arrived, 67005. So the 221 has been stopped because of 6505, 6705, sorry, Queen's Messenger running the Ozunga 2 for 3. Now I'm not sure which one it's going on, but it says that it's on the one that the Avanti. Oh wait, never mind, sorry. It is on the one next to the Avanti, so the Avanti will have to either move back or go beforehand, which is very unusual for the signalman to do a last minute occurrence like that, but I guess the Avanti will have to either go first, or will have to go first, sorry, or move backwards like I said, so I guess we just wait until see what happens next. As here is an Avanti West Coast 221. Work service from Holyhead to London Euston. Two 118, 221 109. So we'll wait for the 221 to leave. as 221107 leaves. Supervisor 101 Squadron. As off it goes. So I'm going to get a couple pictures 6755 and we'll see from when it 331018 which serves from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. Goes. So we'll see you for when the 67 depart. As 6755 Queen's Messenger is now getting ready to leave. Well, is leaving. With a bit of gliding off around the Chester corner towards towards Chester, as it is. If I get as it's work service from Totten Traction Maintenance to Crewe Electric Traction Maintenance. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive then. As the 390-156 comes into the platform, from Liverpool Street to London Euston. Makes its way into the platform. We're coming from, I think it is coming from there, but let's just check. As it's coming from Blackpool North, actually. Blackpool North to London Euston. So we'll see for the next train to arrive then. Here comes Class 390 working service from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Going up to Glasgow Central from London Euston. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. As here comes the class 67015 work service from Manchester Piccadilly to Cardiff Central. As 82227 on the rear. Nice driver with lots of tones. So we'll see for the next train to arrive then. Here comes London Midland, working a service from, hold on, I'll check in a minute, but it's probably going Liverpool Lime Street. Yep, Liverpool from Birmingham. It's old London North Western. 350 233. So we'll see you for the next train to arrive. Okay, here's the 350 working service. Working service from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. Here it comes, 331 or 18 departs. That's 331 or 18 working service to Manchester Piccadilly from Crewe. And 358 407 working service from Liverpool Lime Street. 390 047 working service from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley. Or 45 work service from Glasgow to London Euston. Off goes 390 045, 25 years of Birmingham pride. So we'll see for the next train to arrive as 390 016 works its way to Manchester Piccadilly from London Euston. Here we are. Off it goes. Off goes 197 114. Working service to Chester. As off it goes. So we'll wait for the freight train to come in. Okay, here is 390 Pendolino work service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. As here it comes. .390 127. As the Rail Adventure train shouldn't be far off, so after this one, it should be Rail Adventure and then GVRF Logistics. So we'll see you after this one stops. As in comes 390 127. So we'll see you for when the Rail Adventure comes on. Okay, out comes the 390 to Lime Street. 390 107. There goes 390 107 with the two Rail Adventure Class 43s in EMT with buffers. So we'll see for when it departs. As the Class 43, 423, 43, 467 with 777 or 33 and 777 or 43. 147 should be leaving very soon. Work service from Wembley to Walton. So it should be leaving as it's got the green. With a bit of clag. Or 43.423 leading. Following up behind is the new 777-033. With 777-047. As off they go. So we'll be waiting for the last freight, or maybe the last train, as we'll wait for 66 to come now. So we'll see you then. As 323 work service from Manchester Piccadilly to Crewe. 227. So as off goes 323, we have now got class 350 now. 350 116. Working service from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street. So, see you for the next train to arrive. As here is the 66. As here it comes. With no cars on it, unfortunately. As it's coming from Garston Car Terminal to Dagenham Dock. As it looks like it is going quite slow, so it might be stopping, I don't know. As 66729 makes its way across. Derby County. as the 66 stops, this will be coming to an end. This video will be done, as we might go and do another video tonight, seeing Caledonian Sleeper, depends, and then tomorrow we'll do a full day of just train spotting and seeing what's going on. So that'll be it today. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again next time. This is Crewe Station, as we will be here tomorrow as well. So bye for now.